Hi there, Brian Lawton from our Wisconsin offices at Property Revival Realty, joining you today with some real estate tips on how to sell your home fast this spring. So it's January now, and what are you going to do if you're putting your home on the market shortly here in the coming weeks, and how are you going to get that quick sale? And there's really 5 things I would focus on. Number 1, we live in Wisconsin, so we have winter. You have to pay attention to that curb appeal. So the winter thaw, the ice, the snow, all the water is starting to run off, and that does some, minor damage to the lawn and landscape. So make sure you've got the landscape looking nice, touch up paint around the garage or any wood spaces. Might have to stain the deck, but all those curb appeal issues, make sure you got them under control after the snow goes away. The next thing inside the house is to clear that clutter. So maybe you got to get a small, like 10-yard dumpster. Maybe you've got a truck, a couple truckloads, donate some things, Goodwill, Salvation Army, or take it off to the dump, right? So the space inside the home when it's being shown is clear of clutter, it looks nice and presentable, and it gives a feeling of more space inside the home. The third thing would be to do any pre-inspection repairs. So at the end of the home selling process, you're going to have some negotiation and that kind of stuff at the end, and you want to make sure you're ahead of the game on those repairs so that home is looking nice and it kind of floats to the top of other people's lists when they're looking around at all the homes that hit the market in the spring. So if you've gotten ahead of the game with some of those minor repairs, it'll serve you well to get your home sold. The fourth thing I would tell you is to price it right, and that is something you're going to want to work with your real estate agent on. Hire a great agent, interview several agents. We talk about that all the time, but make sure they help you and show you, the reasons why they think it should be priced a certain way. Now, obviously, they're going to take your advice on how to price that, and you guys can work through that. But there's specific criteria an agent should be presenting you on price, market conditions, right? Inventory in the home market, a bunch of other things that are going on with pricing your home right. It's very important not to price it too low and not to price it too high as well. The last thing, the fifth thing I would tell you to get a quick sale this spring of your home is to hire a marketing whiz, right? So the agent you hire has got to have a marketing plan ready. They should be able to show you ways that they market other homes, successes that they've had, a consistent process that they go through to market homes and make them sell quickly. In the digital space, it should push out to hundreds of websites once they get your home together, the photos collected, maybe some drone video or regular video walkthroughs, that kind of thing. But also not only to hundreds of websites in the MLS information and stuff like that, to Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, whatever, but also their own social media sites. For us, it's going to dozens of social media sites that we manage and operate and monitor closely. But also, outside of digital, are they doing some kind of old school ways of marketing? Are they handshaking within their network? How big is their network? How big is their sphere of influence? What are they doing for you there? Do they send letters in the neighborhood kind of announcing that there's a home for sale? So there's other kind of ways to go about that other than just digital. So once again, I'm Brian Lawton, and those are 5 tips for you to get a quick home sale this spring. We'll see you next time.